Hello. So this morning I came in, I did the morning check, cranked on the engine, and after letting it run for about 20 minutes or thereabout, and as at that point the engine is warmed up. So I engaged the gear. I noticed that the gear has engaged, but the car wouldn't move. The car wouldn't move. It was a sort of like the wheels were binded, like the wheels were stuck. It couldn't move. I moved the gear to the reverse, back to the drive, the different positions in the drive. Yeah, I moved gear to park, the gear lever to park, to reverse, to drive, the different positions of drive. Yet the car wouldn't move. I stayed that way until I realized that it could be as a result of it could be the ABS that was responsible for locking the wheels. Now I realized that yesterday I worked on the brake switch. So here it is. That's the brake switch. I discovered that, see the gap here? There was no gap here. So the entire brake switch was pushed into the air limit, thereby making it stuck. So what I did to get the car moving was to pull out the brake switch. The brake switch, this is the brake switch, was to pull it out a little bit. And when I pulled it out, and then there was some level of clearance, about an inches or so from this metal support. And then I started the car, and then it started moving. Okay. So the brake switch not having the needed clearance from the support was the issue, and it was the issue, and as a result of that, the ABS locked the wheels. So the car could not move because the wheels were locked by the ABS. So that's all I did. I can show you. So you can see that now there is clearance. Okay, clearance between the brake switch support and the brake switch itself. Okay, so before now it was completely pushed in. So it was the mistake I did that led to the the ABS locking the wheels and prevented the car from moving, was that this brake switch was totally pushed in. Okay, so look, that's the brake switch. So what I did the other time was that I completely pushed it in. When it was completely pushed in, you see, it has sort of pushed back the brake pedal. So the brake pedal was not in its natural position. So that now told the ABS that there was an issue with the brake. And so the ABS in turn locked the wheel so that the car would not move. Okay, so to correct that, what I did was to pull out the brake switch again, pull it out, allow the brake to be in its natural released position, and then just like that. Okay, now at this point there is some clearance, and then the brake pedal is now in its natural position, natural unused position. Okay, so that is that. I thought it's okay to share with everyone, and some other person might have this kind of issues. Somebody recently told me how they have to disconnect the ABS before the car moved. And so my advice to everyone with this kind of problem is, first of all, please check to make sure that the brake switch is not resting on the brake pedals and metal. Okay. This is open. This information will be useful to somebody, and so that you don't fall into the same mess as I found myself a few moments ago. Okay, remember you have to take off the covering before accessing the brake switch. So that's that. Thank you.